Eom Business Network. So much for one broadcast.
Hello there, very beautiful day to you, and thank you for joining us. You're watching the Eom Business Network, indeed the voice of corporate Nigeria. I am Olorogo Elkanah Mowari. Today on the program, we shall be taking a look at the Nigerian economy from the perspective of industry operators. Also on the lineup is Let's Talk with an array of industry captains. On Spot On, we bring you Oluseyi Benjo, who is the Chief Executive Officer of KENDRA Group Limited. And on the face-to-face is Before Paul Smith, who is the dynamic and resourceful Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Smash Group, a frontline group of companies in Nigeria. Also on the face-to-face is Engineer Jerry Ame, a visionary leader who is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of MCDENUM Empire Limited, one of the fastest growing diversified real estate firms in Nigeria. This is a must watch. Stay with us. Research reports have shown that any country that desires capacity and quality to enhance productivity for economic growth and development must give adequate attention to human capital. Mrs. Amara Musa is the Chief Executive Officer of REGENT Properties Limited.
REGENT Properties Limited started in 2016. We had a family business called Buzzy Links Limited, which had been operating in the real estate space by way of development and securing land. However, there was no marketing, no branding involved, and that's where I came in. My family needed a lot more support in selling certain properties that they had. I came about REGENT Properties Limited. So since 2016, we have then gone ahead to serve both the commercial and residential space with regards to the real estate sector. And we've been operating, serving individuals, high net worth individuals, corporations, families, companies in the public and private sector. Our vision to be the front runner in creating unbeatable standards of service in the real estate sector. How far have we gone? Well, our clientele seems to keep coming back, so I think that's a good sign. Our mission basically is to provide housing solutions by relying on our extensive knowledge of the housing market, also depending on current technology in order to be of better service to our clientele.
Abdul Salam Ibrahim is site architect, SAUD Property and Investment Limited.
SAUD Property and Investment Limited is a real estate company comprises of a group of technocrats registered with CAC with number RC 333261. My service here is to act as an architect, and I've been carrying out my job. My designs are there, and I'm always on site to make sure that work goes on smoothly. We market our properties through three-dimensional view, that is 3Ds. So I always make sure I'm on ground to at least let's translate what is on a design on the ground. Rating our services here is going to be set by our clients because we held a meeting with them often. So with that, we just purposely to at least understand where is our weakness and our strength, and they have been crediting us at some point. No one is 100%, but they are satisfied with our services here. The properties we have available, we sell carcass, we sell finished and unfinished properties. We have so many sites on Airport Road. In Game Village, we also have terraces on sale. In the next 5 years, honestly speaking, the way things are going with SAUD, to sky is going to be our limit. We are going to get across the 36 states, the nation, honestly speaking.
REGENT Properties Limited.
This is a 6-bedroom, fully detached house with 2-room maid's quarters, swimming pool, fully fitted kitchen with German appliances, an 8-seater cinema, surround sound system, fire alarm, underground utility box, all sitting on 800 square meters.
REGENT Properties Limited. Call us now. Glenn Davis is the owner and operator of RAD AUTOWORKS Limited, operators of CarQuest.
RAD AUTOWORKS is like 3-in-1. CarQuest, where we deal with parts. Because Nigeria, when you buy parts, you get the Chinese parts. A lot of times you're going on the street and you see, like, for instance, the Honda Accord, they always fall, the ball joints out, because that is really the Chinese part. So we try to bring genuine parts to the business. And then we have Milex, that is the repairing arm. After we sell the part, we fit them the right way. Like ball joints, we grease them if they need grease. You know, it's not throwing them on and let them just go out there, because it can cause problem. And then Mr. Transmission, we repair transmission only. We are doing great right now, but the vision, when we came here, the plan was to have like 6 stores within the next 6 years. I mean, we have people, we actually want to franchise the people, but we have people who are interested. And last year we were planning to open at least 2 more locations, but because of the pandemic that came, we have a minor setback. But right now, within the next couple of years, we know we should have at least a couple more locations.
Welcome to SAUD Property and Investment Limited. We are the gateway to your dream home. SAUD Property and Investment Limited is positioned to delivering world-class properties and real estate projects to our esteemed clients. SAUD Property and Investment Limited. Call us now on our hotlines. SAUD Property and Investment Limited. Building is our passion. This is RAD AUTOWORKS Limited, operators of CAANAN. RAD AUTOWORKS Limited. Call us now. Forwarder Cornelius Femi Pokmola is the Chief Executive Officer of GLOHFANECK Freight and Logistics Limited.
GLOHFANECK was incorporated in 2020. In 2010, when I said we have been in the sector since 2010, our first company name was registered as our Perfect Stockware. So coming to the industries of maritime, there are some certain requirements you must possess with the corporate affairs commissions in the aspect of share capital. To enter into shipping firm as a shipping practitioner for a company like this, you must have some certain percentage of share capital. So when we were about to seek our license, we were told that Perfect Stockware Nigerian Venture Limited could not be able to acquire that certificate in that regard and that license of custom. That's brought about GLOHFANECK. GLOHFANECK, as we all know, is a family name organization branded in that name. It's just like you have other organizations that are branded in their names of family name organization, and it's a parental organization with the Perfect Stockware Nigerian Venture Limited. To become a major international logistic and freight forwarder service provider in the world. And we have been trying our best in all possible way to make a most efficient services to our customers. We do import and export services. Import of agricultural goods or automobile. Basically, we import automobile cars, household items in Nigeria. Also, factory equipment. We also facilitate factory equipment with some companies, some manufacturing companies in Nigeria. We have representatives and a partner, some manufacturing-based equipment partner in China, which we help them source for their buyers in Nigeria. We facilitate document and import for them. We also export agricultural-based products to countries like US, UAE, and we have so many partners who are representative in UAE that are in collaborations and in partnership with our company.
Engineer Ugochukwu Isioku is the Chief Executive Officer of DEKINGS Multi-Projects Limited.
The name DEKINGS came to me when I was in my 200 level in the university. Because actually, my dad is a mechanic. He was trained by Honda and former Leventis. I happened to be the third son and fourth child, where I had to be the only one who was very close to my father, and even as at the age of 10, 11, 12, I was already going to Ladikbo to buy machines and all that. So even before going to the university, I already had mechanical experience because we deal on all types of mechanical and agricultural, industrial equipment. So DEKINGS is a name I appreciate, and I have used it for a whole lot of my companies, including DEKINGS Machineries, which has been in Benin since 2015. From there we have DEKINGS Landscape Limited, which has been existing since 2019. DEKINGS Multi-Project Limited, which has been existing since 2020. Just turned a year old, and we're happy at how far we've gone, and we are also confident on how far we're going to go. It doesn't cost more to do it right. I find that a lot of people want to achieve projects. They have goals, they have things they want to do, but they need people to entrust this into for the jobs to be delivered. At DEKINGS Multi-Project Limited is an alliance of 3 companies, which is Tools and Safety. At Tools and Safety we import all kinds of tools and safety equipment from all over the world. It gets here between 7 to 10 days when we use flight, and on cargo 4 to 6 weeks. So in the choice of machines when constructing, clients always have a choice, and the price of most of our things are visible. Then we also have DEKINGS Landscape. We take care of your landscaping jobs, horticulture, and all that. And then DEKINGS Multi-Project Limited itself is a wide range that covers all of these companies, including DEKINGS Machineries.
Welcome to WILLCO Property Management Limited. WILLCO Property Management Limited, supported by an entrepreneurial team that values professional service delivery, as well as the promise of commitment to excellent service delivery while maximizing its client's estate asset value. WILLCO Property Management Limited. Call us now on our hotlines. DEKINGS Multi-Project Limited. DEKINGS Multi-Projects Limited. Call us on our premium number. Olusheyi Gbenjo is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of KENDRA Group Limited.
KENDRA Group Limited was incorporated in 2011 with Corporate Affairs Commission. Though we didn't start immediately, I was in the civil service at that time. So because of the fear of unknown, I didn't want to start the business at that time. But we started fully in 2016 after we relocated to Lagos, because I was formerly in Osun State. We started with real estate brokerage. Thereafter, we proceeded to architecture and engineering because I studied engineering in school. So we diversified into other things like interior deco and designs, automobiles, and fleet management. The vision of KENDRA Group is to be one of the leading real estate brokerage firms in Nigeria. We are believing God for that, and the mission is to ensure affordable housing for all. We've actually achieved quite a number of projects, turnkey developer project that we have done for our clients, individuals and corporate organizations too. So, and the feedback we are getting from them, we thank God that we don't compromise quality and integrity of the job. So we are on the right track. We are into different sectors: real estate brokerage, automobile and fleet management, construction and engineering, interior deco, anything that involves property management. You know, if you buy a property, you want to do the inside, the interior and all of that. So we are into a whole lot of things concerning property. We have some projects at Epe, Agbowa, and the Bejuleki axis of Lagos. We are selling land to people at affordable rates. There is a flexible payment plan they can actually key into. A plot of land goes for 2.5, 3.5 upward. It depends on their budget and the location they prefer. And the size is 500 square meters. Those are the ones we have on ground now. The sector is still growing, but a lot still needs to be done because there is lopsidedness in the demand for property and real estate because there is rural-urban migration. The infrastructures are not evenly distributed, so you have a high demand in the urban areas like cities like Lagos and all of that. The rural areas are not well taken care of.
GLOHFANECK Freight and Logistics Limited. GLOHFANECK Freight and Logistics Limited. Call us now. Welcome to Smash Group, a world-class diversified business conglomerate with head office in Lagos, Nigeria. The company was established in 2012 with initial focus on transport investment across the country and beyond. Over the years, it has grown in leaps and bounds with interest in real estate, logistics, finance, ride-hailing, among other things. Before Paul Smith is the dynamic and resourceful Chief Executive Officer of the Smart Group.
We started 2012 not as Smash, as Capital Plus in the city of Lokoja in 2012. A small business like that we started, and because of the vision and the passion around the business, it was growing. And on 2018, we decided to say, okay, there's a need for us to enter into Lagos market because the business world in Kogi State was not really encouraging for an aspiration person like me. At some point it was fine because the civil servants were not being held, they were being paid salary on time, so that also have a lot of enhancement on our business. But at some point when there's a change of government and change of policies and all that, they started telling us on our business, so there's a need for us to migrate into a better or a more populated city like Lagos. So that was how we came in 2018. There was no way what we bear in Kogi State could function in Lagos State because of other industries that we are also trying to bring into our business services. So the need for us to rebrand and come up with acceptable name in the city of Lagos also extend to other parts of the country.
Smash Group is a combination of almost a decade of visionary leadership, hard work and dedication from many experienced and committed men and women aligned in the purpose-driven goal to make our world better through initiative MENT.
The vision is for us to be one of the preferred institutions that gives out value. Any business that is not bringing value on the table, I don't think such business should exist. So we wanted to seed value. We wanted to see what area can we also contribute into the sector, into each sector. Like for example, now we are into about 8 sectors that we operate from. Okay, so each of these sectors we are adding value. So we want to be a preferred institutions, giving value to our clients at every point in time, and that has been consistent because I'm a value-driven CEO personality. If anything is not having value, I don't want to be part of it. So the company itself is also interested about giving value to the society.
Today, the company is proud to be heavily invested in major sectors of Nigeria's economy through its subsidiaries, which are essential to the country's market. Its subsidiaries include Smash Invest, Smash Property, Smash Logistics, Smash Credit, Smash Ride, Smash Transport, and Smash Food.
We are in one umbrella called Smash, but in that Smash, there are different business ideology. Like we have the logistics, we have the haulage, we have the investment, we have the transportation, we have the agric investment, we have the forest trading, we have the food part of it, we have the e-hailing part of our businesses. But all these businesses have different ideologies and how they run. But the goal is just one, to bring value to the table. So each of these business sectors brings value on the table. We are on plot 59 block 12A Kushenla Road at LEKKI. Our website www.match.com.ng, and from there you can navigate into other websites of the company. Each business arm of the company is tied to the website, so when you click on it, it takes you to its own website, so that you can have a good knowledge of what we do and what the business is all about.
Lucy is my ex-governor's daughter and she wants to buy a land. And she's so afraid and she doesn't want to fall into the wrong hands. I'm trying to introduce her to KENDRA Group Limited. Look at everything on the table.
KENDRA Group Limited, your solution for estate investment and management, automobiles and fleet management, facility management and property development. KENDRA, we deliver.
Welcome to MCDENUM Empire Limited.
We are developers. We are into site and services. We build homes and sell. We build homes for people who even have land and can't afford to build, don't have the chunk of money to build. They come and meet us and then they give us an equity, probably 20% of the total cost of that building. We'll deliver the building 100% to them and then give them up to even 3 years to pay with their keys.
Call us now on our hotline. Welcome to MCDENUM Empire Limited. MCDENUM Empire Limited is a wholly Nigerian-owned real estate firm with its head office in Abuja, Nigeria. The company is made up of a team of qualified and experienced professionals under the visionary leadership of Engineer Jerry Amen.
MCDENUM Empire Limited is a real estate company, of course, with headquarters in the city of Abuja. We are full developers. We are into industrial cleaning. We are into site and services, estate management, and all of that. One of our goals is that we build estate in city centers and in location whereby people can have luxury that is affordable. Our purpose is not to actually go out there to exploit people or to make money, but to solve problems. And what MCDENUM is out to do is to create impact, to provide homes to those that cannot afford homes. And we have all flexibility in every aspect of our dealings to make sure that the average man in Abuja can have a home to stay.
MCDENUM Empire Limited is a leading integrated real estate and related services company built on the clear vision to engender a paradigm shift to redefine the real estate experience in Nigeria by delivering world-class and affordable housing and related services.
The vision of MCDENUM Empire is actually within 5 years of our operation, we should be able to have provided at least 5,000 homes for the average people in the city of Abuja. The reason being that when we came into this industry, we realized that a lot of people can't afford homes within the centers. So you have a lot of people coming in from Maraba, coming in from Nyanya, just to work in Abuja, and then you see a whole lot of traffic. And then I was in the traffic coming one day, and I was asking why is this congestion always? That's when I was trying to start life, and they told me that half of the people who work in Abuja lives in that axis, and then they live around, you see they live in Kogi. So it become a worry to me, and I begin to think, what can I do to salvage that situation? I started doing a feasibility study, and I realized that half of the houses in Abuja, the average person whose income is maybe 150, 120, or 100,000 or 200,000 Nemo cannot afford that. That gave me the vision, providing an affordable home for the average worker in Abuja. Within the next 5 years, I should be able to provide 5,000 homes for them and then give them a long payment term so that they can achieve their dream. They're in their homes while they're paying little by little by little, that we have solved their problem.
The company prides itself with a track record of developing A-list residential and commercial buildings as well as luxury apartments to suit its diverse clients.
We are developers, we are into site and services, we build homes and sell. One of the things we also do is that we build homes for people who even have land and can't afford to build, don't have the chunk of money to build. What we do is that we intervene, they come and meet us and then they give us an equity, probably 20% of the total cost of that building. We'll deliver the building 100% to them and then give them up to even 3 years to pay. With the equity, we'll build the house, deliver to them 100% with their keys. They'll be living there.
MCDENUM Empire Limited is empowered by uncompromising values.
Our core values have stood us out: integrity and excellence. We ride on the pedestal of integrity and excellence. When we tell you this is what we do, this is what we do, and this is what we deliver, and we don't compromise standard. The reason why we're in the market and a lot of people like to deal with us is because we tell them this is what we want to do, and there's no reason you can't force us to compromise that standard. No, we don't do that. So we give you simplicity with class.
Over the years, the company has continued to record phenomenal growth.
If you don't have the right mentality over what you're doing and you are not convinced about the vision you have about that thing, when the storms of the government or the economy come, it throws you out. But we have been able to balance the equilibrium. For instance, now, cite an example in this period, cost of materials, cement used to be 2,500, it's about 4,000 now. Everything, there's over 70% increase in real estate. So that's challenging for even the average man. But as company, we knew that there are things that we get involved. So we do all we can to put these modalities into shape and still provide affordable homes to our clients.
Our services is more of producing agro-food.
Now also our good customer relationship.
Close more deals, we have more sales. They still need to put more effort.
You also need to do your job. Access to funds is a bit difficult. Money for accommodation.
We stopped the wholesale market because it just didn't pay.
And that's a good point to call it a wrap on today's package of the Eom Business Network. Thank you very much for spending your valued time with us. We hope it was worth your while. But just in case you missed out on any aspect of it, then you can come with us to any of our other portals, as you can see on the screen. Our sincere gratitude to you, our sponsors, for your continued interest and support. Always remember, with you and us, we are champs. Oh yes. I remain Olorogo Elkanah Moari. Please, let's do this again, same time, same channel next week. We'll see you then.